I've analyzed over 10 hours of pro demos and packed 41 must-know tips and tricks to help you dominate. We're going to cover 7 maps: Nuke, Mirage, Inferno, Vertigo, Dust 2, Anubis, and then Ancient. Need a specific map? Timestamps are in the description, so skip to wherever you need. If you learned something new, smash that like button, and so you don't miss out on future tips, subscribe now. If you have any tips, send them in my Discord for a chance to be featured in my viewer tip series and win skins. Let's get started. This wallbang can win you rounds. Mouse make their way into the lower site, and FlameZ from Decon tries to stop the plant with this wallbang, where he crouches between the sinks, aims bottom left of the B side, and sprays. He did a little bit of damage onto Torsi, taking him down to 78 HP. Imagine if Torsi was low HP here. Exertion takes advantage of the CT Molotov nerf. With the best spawn, he's able to push into hut and stand inside this corner where Kerrigan's Molotov does not reach him, so Kerrigan is not expecting any T's to be inside hut because of the Molotov, and he gets a nice surprise. xFloud makes a sneaky beaky play by throwing the glaive smoke outside, and then he gets inside his own smoke where he hears the Sasha players running by, and he is going to come out at the perfect time. The reason why this works for xFloud is because it's common for T's to go outside on anti-ecos since they have the superior weapons for the range, so they might get cocky and just swing out fast. To avoid any CTs playing behind the smoke or towards glaive, you could have your teammate from top silo throw this nade to break open that glaive smoke. The nade could also be thrown on top of blue here, breaking only part of the smoke to where your teammate could take advantage of it. CTs won't know the smoke break angle, so you will definitely win this duel. Songo have this fast outside play using this instant outside main smoke that gives cover for their players to push up on the main wall. You pair this smoke up by countering the CT's outside Molotov by jumping through on top of the box so you can avoid the Molotov damage. And remember, your teammate's instant smoke gives you the ability to rush through the Molotov, so as it provides you cover outside. By jumping on top of the box, you also confuse any CTs up close because they heavily rely on hearing the Molotov damage if you were to run through it, as we see from xFloud's all chat saying, "Did you tank Molo, brother? Didn't hear any sound." So try this play out next time you see the CT outside Molotov. Using the instant main smoke to get close to that main wall, then you can go ahead and throw a smoke on the fly in front of that smoke, which will make a smoke wall so you can safely cross the secret. When T's throw the outside smoke wall, you and your teammate need to throw this Molotov that lands in front of secret, so either of you can peek up the stairs behind the Molotov. This always works because T's think that it's a Molotov to prevent them from going to secret, but in reality you are using it to go on the offensive. No one from the T's is watching secret. Once this Molotov lands, easy frags for you. MPL shows a pro movement play by looking down as he goes up the heaven ladder. The reason he does this is that he can't be spotted from any T's on the site. They won't be able to see his head. Now let's cover Mirage. Mizinho makes a great movement play coming out of apps. He will clear jail by jumping inside the window and strafing out to the edge to where he can spot any CTs hiding inside this corner and takes out Major. The crazy thing is Major won't be able to spot Mizinho. Vitality have this insane Mirage tactic where they throw an instant top mid smoke. One player rushes up mid and peeks behind their smoke, while another player is going to throw a nade to break open that smoke to try to catch the T's off guard. Now while I show you the lineups for these nades, let me tell you about today's sponsor, CS Money, a CS2 skin marketplace with over 100,000 skins that you can quickly trade and buy new skins. Just pick out your skins you don't want, then pick out the new ones. It's that easy. Buying skins on CS Money is so much better than Steam with their low prices, and they have multiple payment methods like card, PayPal, crypto, and more. Use the link in the description to upgrade and buy your skins now. Zentara shows an insane trick to clear balcony in dark when Palace is smoked out. First he throws a Molotov for dark, then he has a set wallbang lineup for any CTs hiding inside this corner balcony. To throw the Molotov, stand behind the wall, aim here without moving your mouse, strafe to the back left wall, left click throw. Then move back to the original wall and use this lineup for the wallbang without moving your mouse, strafe to the other wall and start shooting, hoping you get any CTs playing that position. If you need help defending A, you need to know this flash from Apex, who is at default. The T's coming out ramp and he throws a flash off the balcony wall and then he peeks, and this flash is going to own any T's that come out ramp. As we see from Kicksan's POV, he is full white. After Mirage, let's jump over to Inferno. FlameZ Molotovs long by staying with this gap on the wall. He aims here, then walks forward and jump throw. This Molotov will cover both sides, including the cubby, helping you take mid control and saves you a smoke. EF on a force buy after losing pistol round stack 3B with the players boosting on top of each other on the CT boost, so they can counter the CT boost smoke thrown from the T's, which is commonly thrown. Teams should start gambling with this boost more because it can win you rounds, with the T's thinking that the boost is safe since they smoke it out. Na'Vi have a good setup inside apartments where Wonderful is going to nade for a bit to push and peek right after the Molotov from the T's is thrown. Jimmy eats the nade and the nade smoke blocks his vision, so that's going to set up Bit to win this duel. This is how Mouse take fast banana control using the smoke and Molotov. The smoke takes out the CT's banana Molotov, but pay attention to how Exertion throws his top banana Molotov, as it allows him to safely peek behind it to spot any CT's corner who might be throwing nades. He catches them off guard, as the CTs might not expect any Ts to be able to peek them because they think the spread of the Molotov is able to cover behind half wall, but that's not the case. Navi will also make the same play, except they paired up with a sandbag Molotov, and JL rushes up half wall, peeks behind the Molotov, and you see the second Molotov allows him to get this opener, and he even gets a second frag. Now a couple of rounds later in the same match, Navi go fast banana, but this time around they use this boost from behind half wall to peek the corner, catching Mouse off guard as they come around this corner again. Fame shows new banana smoke that puts out any CT Molotov, so VP can easily take banana control. The smoke will also block off any operas trying to peek car or half wall. He stands next to the barrel, aims left of the pot, then jump throw. This smoke is faster than the one that you would throw from T spawn. Brokey smokes banana from A. He stands next to the barrel, he aims at the roof, jump throw. This smoke allows FaCe to stack A and keep one player B, as the smoke is intended to lay the Ts, but that doesn't happen with your Kinder disrespecting the smoke. Complexity gets smoked out banana, and they will counter the smoke by boosting. So Halzer crouches in front of the smoke, Elise jumps on top of his head, and he's able to see over smoke where he is going to spot Torsi and gives him a haircut. Suhi, retaking B from Coffins, throws a flash off this wall that lands behind this left wall, and it's not going to blind him as he peeks around the corner. If there was a T Coffin, they would either have to look into the flash or they look away, which their crosshair would have been misplaced. Bit makes a trick play by throwing a window Molotov, and then he's going to push up and peek behind the Molotov, which the Ts might not expect. Unfortunately, here he gets run down from the opposite side. Now that you have all the tips for Inferno, let's move on to Vertigo. Elise shows a new ramp smoke that gives cover to help contest ramp control. Remember back in CSGO, you could throw the smoke under ramp and play behind it? This is the new variation of that smoke where it is designed to help you fight for ramp control. Now to throw the smoke, stand at this wall, aim as shown, then left click throw. Just be careful because CTs can break open the smoke to where you will be fully exposed. Halzer safely peeks ramp from Ivy by throwing this flash, aim as shown, left and right click throw. The flash will have the T seeing nothing but white, but unfortunately for Halzer, he couldn't control his spray and ends up only getting one frag. Next time the Ts are executing A and they throw the solo A site smoke, one way to counter this is to have your teammate boost you on top of these boxes, and at the edges of the smoke you can see over them. Kozera is able to see upper ramp and sandbags from this boost, taking out Try, helping to stop the A execute from Team Imperial. When you are retaking B from CT, if you peek to the right for back sight, you might be able to get really good information if the Ts are on the opposite side by seeing their shadow as Vinny spots Elysius and he comes around this corner pre-firing Elise, setting him up to win this clutch. Floppy shows a really good position to hold for any type of CT aggression from B, where he is crouched behind this box, he won't be able to get flashed, and he's going to hold a headshot angle to where he can't be spotted either if they push up. Stop making this mistake if you are playing this position, so you should be looking towards the left, otherwise your body is going to stick out. Elise plays it very smart and has triggered discipline where he is going to make the big brain play and he is going to flank the CT's ramp, getting 2. Now from Vertigo, we go on to Dust 2. Bit uses the Sphinx tight window angle to hold mid against Team Liquid and owns a Kinder who has no chance swing out mid. Like, how do you even peek this angle? This is a very tough shot, which Bit is hardly shown. I feel bad for Liquid because Sphinx was the one who used it on them. Exertion wallbangs Frozen, who was standing inside this corner of Longhouse with an insane lineup. He stands at this line, puts his crosshair here at this part of the door, then fires. He hopes there's a T standing there due to how the smoke blooms, which Frozen freaks out not knowing where he's getting shot from. LXB throws the mid door Molotov and Emma peeks behind the Molotov as it doesn't cover the doorway. He might be able to catch a timing for any CTs playing close door as they try to fall back. Brokey throws his very fast long A lurch smoke that gives him cover from long corner to rush out long A doors to fight the CTs, where he takes out Brokey, who had no clue what that smoke was, as well as Rain on the other end. A couple rounds later in the same match, Roland throws the same smoke right as he passes the ledges. He will aim here running, then jump throw. Again, he is going to push through the doors and he peeks to the left of the smoke and he duels Kerrigan, who is expecting this aggression from Brolin but loses the duel. This is a good smoke to use in your games for a solo play. Jail smokes long A corner from lower tunnels. He stands to the right of the wall, aims above the antenna, then jump throw. This smoke helps his 2 teammates come out long as they don't have to worry about any operas holding from this corner, and then JL will meet up with his 2 teammates to go short to split A. Emma throws a fast avant-garde smoke where he aims here left and right click throw. Navi pop out fast short using this smoke alongside flashes and Molotov. The smoke gives them cover to cross safely elbow for a potential opera holding from corner and a place to recover from flashes. Torsi smokes Sui by staying behind this wall. He aims at this part of the door, then jump throw. The smoke is going to land here and is going to block off any operas or any jump spotters peeking mid. This allows your teammate to push through the mid door into lower tunnels without being spotted. MPL throws 2 A smokes from one position. First, he crouches with that dark mark, aims here bottom left of that window, left click throw. That is for the bridge smoke. For the other smoke, he's going to aim there while standing. He is going to left and right click throw. Molotovs in front of the smokes. Then he's going to drop down with the cover of the 2 smokes into CT spawn. These nades look like it's an A execute, however in reality it is used to go mid to B. The smokes land deeper, so that's not going to be an issue because we see MPL drop down and clear out anyone that's in CT, and the smokes will give cover from A in order for him and his teammates to go mid to B. Electronic has a short Molotov lineup from the ramp box where he aims here and then without moving his mouse, strafes to his left, runs forward, left click throw. The reason why he uses this Molotov lineup is because if he had swung out ramp to throw it, then any CTs in sight can spot and frag him while he has a Molotov out. This is a good Molotov to throw when you are pushing up ramp to site to prevent any CTs from short to spot you. Dust 2 is covered, let's cover Anubis. When you throw the left site B smoke, often CTs are going to be behind the smoke as well as behind the pillar, so if you make your way towards pizza, start spraying the smoke. Especially to the left of the pillar, there will probably be a high chance of CTs standing behind there. Sango are the first team to know how to throw instant deep cave smokes, so these smokes will go through the gaps of the roof and they don't extend out to canals like the normal instant cave smokes do. With this smoke, the T's don't have to worry about the CTs playing around the smoke out towards canals. This smoke gives cover for LNZ to push through the smoke as his teammates are executing B and he backstabs the CT. When you're entering into A from A main, you need to throw this flash. This flash that is thrown off the pillar here of Fountain is going to bounce and it's going to land right above site here, blinding anyone towards site as well as camera and broken wall. It is the perfect flash. LNZ shows a really good canals flash when he sees that there's aggression from the CTs, so he wants to push through the smoke. He throws a flash off this wall. The flash will land behind the pillar and it's not going to blind him as he swings out to the right and peeks towards the cave side. LNZ's flash forced both the CTs that push out cave to look away. This flash helps him get the frag onto the opper and even almost gets Mr. leaving him down to 6 HP, but fortunately he does get traded out by his teammates. And last but not least, here are 2 quick tips to help you win on Ancient. 3D Max smoke trick play you need to use where Maka smokes off A main and his teammate Exercise pushes to the right of the smoke where he has a gap to see the T's, then sprays both of them down. When T's hear or see A main smoke, they are expecting the CTs to push on through like this, but the trick here is that since the smoke is so big, you have a lot of cover to sneak onto that right wall without being seen. Endpoint have a pro way to take cave control by first throwing the standard cheater smoke with this jump throw, then Mighty Max is going to break open the smoke for his teammate who Molotovs the right side, so if there are any CTs inside Cheetah, they can only be towards this left side since the Molotov covers the whole right side. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, you will definitely enjoy the 32 pro tips in this video, so click the video on the screen now